Namaste. A very warm welcome to Victoria Memorial Hall. We are all gathered here today for the second concert of the third edition of the series of Western classical music concerts organized by the collaborative effort of Victoria Memorial Hall and Alliance Française du Bengale. To present the welcome address, I request the Secretary and Curator of VMH, Sri Samarendra Kumarji, to please come to the dais.
Namaste, good evening and bonjour. A very warm welcome to Victoria Memorial Hall. My warm greetings to all the dignitaries present here. Our warmest greeting to His Excellency Mr. Thierry Mathu, the Ambassador of France to India with Honorable Ma'am Ms. Cecile Mathu. Greetings to Honorable Consul General Mr. Didier Talpain, who shall be performing today as the conductor of the Kolkata Sinfonietta Orchestra. I would also like to extend my warmest greeting to all the consul generals and esteemed members of the consulates from various countries who are here today. Welcome Mr. Nicolas Fasano, the Director of Alliance Française du Bengale, who is present here and collaborated for this event. I would especially like to welcome the eminent artists who shall mesmerize us with their music, led by the Honorable Consul General, Ms. Cheryl Bains, Mr. Jean Baptiste Arnold, Sharmistha Barrow, the choir master of Calcutta Sinfonietta and choir, and all the members of Calcutta Sinfonietta and the choir. Today we shall witness the second concert of the season. This is the third season of VMH and Consulate General of France and Alliance Française event. We are delighted to bring today's Festive Baroque Christmas Concert through our incredible and ever-strengthening partnership with the Honorable Consul General and the Alliance Française du Bengale. The concert is indoor this time in this majestic Durbar Hall, whose grandeur is magnified manifold by the exhibition that surrounds us. You are all seated in the company of doyens of Bengal School of Art, the incredible works of Abanindranath Tagore, Gaganendranath Tagore, and Suneni Devi. I am truly pleased to let you all know that we shall hear the compositions by the great, such as Antonio Vivaldi and Johann Sebastian Bach, in the company of the paintings by the three Tagore. Inside this magnificent hall that exhibits a brilliant fusion of Indian and European architecture. This confluence of culture is what to aim to catalyze and nurture at Victoria Memorial Hall. I thank you all for being here today and wish the artists my very best. I do not doubt that this concert will yet again to be a resounding success and shall entice the audience as they always do. Merci, and I hope to see you all again for our future events. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. I now request Mr. Nicolas Fasano, the Director of Alliance Française du Bengale, to introduce today's program to us.
Ladies and gentlemen, Your Excellency, the Ambassador of France to India, esteemed Consuls General, dear Samarendra Kumar, Secretary and Curator of Victoria Memorial Hall, and the dedicated team of the Victoria Memorial, dear music enthusiasts. Good evening, Namaskar. It is an immense honor to welcome you to this second concert of the third season of the Western Classical Music Concert Series, a collaborative effort between the Victoria Memorial Hall, the Consulate General of France in Kolkata, and the Alliance Française du Bengale. Looking back on the past two seasons on this concert series, we have witnessed the transformative power of music to gather people from diverse backgrounds. Over 5,000 attendees have come together to experience, share, and connect through music. As Romain Rolland, the French writer, friend of Tagore, observed, music is the soul of all peoples and their universal language. This season promised to be exceptional, featuring 5 remarkable concerts. From November, we have already enjoyed the Kim Barbier's piano's recital, to March, 1 concert per month, each offering a unique exploration of the beauty of Western classical music. As a cultural bridge, these concerts highlight the enduring cooperation between France and India, with Indian and French talented artists performing the same orchestra. Tonight, we are delighted to present Baroque Brilliance, a musical evening that celebrates the timeless works of Baroque masters such as Vivaldi, Bach, and Handel. These masterpieces transport us through the grandeur and intricacies of the Baroque era, bringing to life a dialogue between intimacy and majesty. This evening's performance brings together an exceptional ensemble of talent. Didier Talpain, conductor extraordinaire, has an illustrious career in opera and symphony, having recorded over 25 albums, including rare French operatic works. His expertise and vision have been integral in bringing Baroque masterpieces to Kolkata, cultivating a musical dialogue that transcends border. Cheryl Bains, an operatically trained soprano and classical crossover artist, she's known for her powerful interpretations in roles such as Gretel in Hansel and Gretel and the main role in Lakmé. A graduate of the Manhattan School of Music, Cheryl has performed globally and brings her radiant voice to tonight's program. Jean Baptiste Arnold, solo trumpet with the Reims Opera Orchestra, is renowned for his versatility in orchestral, solo, and chamber music. We are so glad to welcome you last year for an unforgettable duet of trumpets and piano performance. Kolkata Sinfonietta. The city's premier classical ensemble, Kolkata Sinfonietta, is known for its collaboration with global artists and programs like Vivaldi's The Four Seasons. Under Didier Talpain's baton, they have worked tirelessly through extensive rehearsals to present this evening's repertoire. Their dedication highlights the vibrant classical music scene in Kolkata, enriched by local and international talents alike. The choir, under the direction of the charismatic Sharmistha Barrow, the choir has excelled in performances of Beethoven's Ode to the Joy and Handel's Alleluia chorus. Such a grand evening would not have been possible without the generous support of our sponsors. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to Sarah, Palace Hotel, Century Ply, and LSI Financial Services Private Limited for their invaluable contributions. Their partnerships ensure that we continue to bring world-class cultural events to Kolkata. We acknowledge the invaluable support of RPG Park Street School and La Martinière for Girls for providing the premises for the rigorous rehearsals. I express my sincere thanks to the Secretary of Victoria Memorial Hall and his team. The iconic Durbar Hall provides a perfect setting for such an evening. Un grand merci also to the team of Alliance Française du Bengale and his cultural manager, Maitri Dar. Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us tonight. May this concert be an invitation to seek beauty and sharing the universal language of music. Merci beaucoup.
Before I hand over the stage, I request all of you in the audience to please take this moment to put your phones on silent or on flight mode or switched off, whichever way you like. I now invite the Honorable Consul General, who is also taking the center stage for today's performance, to take over and lead us into this enchanting evening of music that awaits us.
Thanks a lot. You called the Consul General, but the conductor will come. This is how life is. I would like just to present you this program, in a few words. This is a festive Baroque concert. Actually, what is Baroque? Baroque is a period in the history of art, not only music, but of course the same for painting, for architecture, etc., etc. Also, it's not exactly the same if we talk about music or the rest of the arts, but it's another debate. This period runs, let's say, roughly from 16 to 1750, which marks the death of Johann Sebastian Bach, whose music we are going to play tonight. The Baroque period, you know, it's between the Renaissance, which is over, and it's before the classical. This is this period. The Baroque was born in Italy as a lot of good things, and then expanded to the rest of Europe. In Germany, in France, let's say we should have said in the German countries, in France, even in England, etc., etc. There were some national schools. Of course, the Italian was once again the predominant one. Then we had the French one, which was quite different. The funny thing is that the French school was created by an Italian, Jean Baptiste Lully. The pronunciation is Lully, I think, which created a very original French style. And the German style is a little bit, to make it short, a mixture of these two dimensions. The three composers we are going to play today, let's say, are maybe the three most famous of the Baroque area. There were dozens of others. We could have played Jean-Philippe Rameau for France. We could have played Georg-Philipp Telemann for Germany, and a lot of Italian musicians once again. We chose these three big names. Vivaldi, so again totally Italian, he traveled a lot, but more into Italy, and only a big journey at the end of his life to Vienna. He's a very versatile composer. He was, at the beginning, a priest, but due to health reasons, he had to resign. He wrote in all kinds of styles, but he was called Il Prete Rosso, because he had red hair, and he has let's say, a furia, such an energy, that even when he was composing most of this religious music, you will have an example with the motetto in Furore, it's like an opera aria. There is absolutely no difference of this religious motetto, which was to be sung into the religious Catholic service, and a pair of operatic arias. Handel was quite different. He was born as a German. He was born in Germany. Then he moved to Italy again, in Roma, where he stayed a few years. He took this Italian style, and then he went to England. And in fact, it's more or less one of the most famous composers, English, if we may say, with Purcell and with Britain, you know. In the three big names, there are many others, English composers. Handel is there, and he's totally German. He adapted very much to London. He created with other the genre of English oratorio, which the most well-known is Messiah, and at the very end of the concert we will play the famous Alleluia chorus. And then, because we are talking about composer, a joker, all the composers, so Vivaldi, Johann Sebastian Bach, and Handel are from the Baroque. We shall start with Carl Philipp Emanuel, who doesn't really belong to the Baroque. He belongs to what we call the post-Baroque or the early classic. It's the generation, roughly speaking, between Bach and Mozart. He is one of the very gifted sons of Johann Sebastian. Johann Sebastian had about 24, nobody knows exactly, children, from which 4 were exceptional musicians, very high level, and Carl Philipp Emanuel is one of them. And now we are going to give Carl Philipp Emanuel the floor. Have a good Baroque and musical journey.
大，好大大。哎，波叔。哎呦，大大。
Music is not only Baroque music. Music, the first place, the first rank, should go to what we call interpretation. What is interpretation? Wow. It's the way to give life to a work which was composed 3, 4, 5 centuries ago, or 3, 4, 5 days ago. It means that the interprets, especially if the composer is not still alive, has to do something with the music. He has to read, he has to study, he has to, etc., etc. And then, once having done this, the question is, so what? What can I do? What is interpretation? First, maybe the most obvious thing is the question of the tempo. Tempo means you play fast, a little bit less fast, even less, etc., etc., etc. And then there are a lot of things you want to put in front of the first violin. Usually the composer in a lot of time does like this, or a little bit of the basso, etc., etc. Or a mix of all this, because you don't give the priority to the first violin, all the work or all the movement. So the speed. The speed is the most, let's say, not important, but the most hearable thing. And this I propose you now for the last piece we are going to play, which is over and over played, but there are good reasons to do that, since 1742 in Dublin, Ireland. The Messiah by Handel, and with it, the Messiah, the famous Alleluia chorus. You will, if you want, listen to two possibilities. There is no vote afterward. The first time we are going to play it in a, I would say, square tempo, not so fast, okay, it's very acceptable. The second version, what we call the B version, will play it more faster. So it's another view, it works as well. Very slow wouldn't have worked very fast, neither, but A and B are possible. We start with A.
shall